Hey, thank you so much for tuning into the webinar. Listen, as promised, no fluff, no filler. We're going to jump straight into 10 ways that you can collaborate with individuals without giving up equity share in your business. John, this is really your specialty more so than mine, so I'm going to let you take a lot of the lead during this webinar. Let's start off with number one, just defining what collaboration is, because I think a lot of people just think that collaboration is affiliate marketing, and it's really way more than that.
Well, it's a lot more, although it does include or can include affiliate marketing.
Yeah, it's just like one element.
Yeah, so my definition of a collaboration and the collaboration economy is understanding and being fully aware of your strengths, being honest about your limitations and things you don't like in general, and then finding complementary people and businesses and technologies and resources where they have their strengths, and you combine your strengths together and create something that is great for the economy, great for other people, and helps you grow a successful business yourself, and you have financial success.
Yeah, the key thing that what I really like about your definition is that you talk about identifying your weaknesses and finding people who can compensate for those, which goes against traditional educational thinking, which is, in the educational system, they say, if you're not good at math, you need to hire a tutor and you got to get good at math and work hard at it and improve your skill. But that's not entrepreneurial thinking. Entrepreneurial thinking is if I suck at math, I'm going to hire somebody who's good at it, and I'm going to do what I do best. Right. So that's all a part of the collaboration. So having said that, let's just jump right in it. We're going to give 10 things here that you can use, 10 collaborative ways in which you can implement into your business without having to give them any kind of equity share. And what we'll do is, as you go throughout this, we're going to share with you ways in which you can get our brand new book, Collaboration Economy, for free. No money involved with that transaction. You don't have to pay for the book at all. We'll just simply have you pay for postage. That's a pretty good deal. But before we get into that, John, let's start with number one technique on how you can use collaboration in your business.
Well, it's this thing that I do a lot of, and that is affiliate marketing. You mentioned that, so let's just talk about that a little bit.
Sure.
So as an example, with my companies, we do 99% of our business online, digitally, and it's primarily education in the health, fitness, and personal development fields. So we have affiliates who work with us, and through electronic means and through a third party who verifies and validates everything, they promote for us and receive a generous commission that's paid out, in this case, every month to their PayPal.
Now, I think most people are pretty familiar with affiliate marketing, and you're going to get one of two people here. One person's going to say, yeah, I do affiliate marketing already. Cool. The other one's going to say, yeah, I don't have a clue how to get it up and running, though, and I'm not a tech head. I don't know how to do all this. So what do you say to individuals that are on that side where they're not tech heads? They don't know how to set up this whole thing. Maybe they don't even have a sophisticated CRM system, so they can't do it internally themselves.
Well, there's a lot of different options. One shopping cart, which is a common shopping cart program used. It's simple to use. They have a great affiliate program. Infusionsoft, more comprehensive, more bells and whistles, more options. Another great one. Another one is iDev affiliate, just like it sounds. So that's another option. And there's a ton of different ones out there. Affiliate Zoo is another one. I actually am promoting another company's product through Affiliate Zoo right now. And then I was going to get to it in a little bit, but ClickBank. ClickBank is awesome. And they actually have a scrolling ticker on ClickBank that shows how many, I think it's in the billions now, of dollars of transactions that have taken place.
Now with ClickBank, you don't have to have a sophisticated CRM system because that takes it over for you, right? Yeah, they are it. Yeah,
they are. Yeah. So basically, they are the liaison. They are the bank. They are the commerce, if you will. So
do you have to have your own merchant account with them, or do they take care of all of that?
They are the merchant account.
Yeah. That's so you have your whatever product that you offer, you upload it or you provide it through ClickBank, and they take care of everything for you.
Yeah, they specialize in digital products. So as an example, let's just say that you're in the real estate industry and you figured out how to help people flip homes. It's common, but it's obviously very profitable as well. So you created this system. It's proprietary. It's your stuff. You really know it, and you call it 7 Secrets of Flipping Homes for the Average Joe. Right. And you submit it for approval with ClickBank. It's all digital. Maybe it's CD, or I'm sorry, I should say CD. It's
video
audio
downloads,
video downloads, video, private videos, PDF. There's so many different acronyms here. PDF documents, and so it's all a digital program. And you sell it. Let's just say it's $97. ClickBank has a network of affiliates. Tens of thousands of experts who are good at selling your product, and you'll give them between 30 and 70% of the sale. Which people go, wait a minute, why do I want to give away that much? But if you have
sell 20 times as much,
people, if you have an army of 10,000 people that are selling your product, who cares? How much are you going to do on your own?
The thing about ClickBank also is that not only do they have so many affiliates, but they have really well niched affiliates as well. So, for example, if you do have something real estate oriented, then maybe the real estate niched people will already jump on that. They'll start representing and selling it. And here's the thing, and this one, I kind of battle back and forth with this one, but provided you have a good product, I guess it's not a concern. There's a lot of people on ClickBank that could care less about what they sell. They just care about the commission. So they don't really they don't vet it. They don't research it for quality or anything like that. They just care about selling products inside their niche. So if you have something in their niche, oftentimes they'll just pick it up right away and they'll start selling it without even checking into it and doing a lot of research. So speed to the market's a big thing.
Let me emphasize, though, that ClickBank does their due diligence.
They will.
Before they approve your product to ensure that it's quality. But what Topher is saying is that there's people, like if they're in the real estate niche and they have a blog on real estate and they can make money from your product, they already know that it's gone through the vetting process from ClickBank. So they'll push it either on their blog, to their email list, through social media or whatever. You get an immediate response, ding, 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 you've made a sale, the commission's already taken out. ClickBank takes a few points on it because they are the intermediary. They help make the whole thing live. So they take that. So you're not out anything. The money goes directly into your bank account after they batch it. Great analytics, great tracking, great support, very well structured company with a lot of ethics and integrity. I also...
Real quickly... just jump in here. Also, think about this from a perspective of you actually representing other products as well. Because as a small business owner, you don't want to be relegated to just representing what you have. So provided you have a niche, go on there, sign up as an affiliate, and then look and see what other products are related to your niche so you can start selling those things as well. That's how you've done real well with that.
I have, and I'm just going to give a quick example. I just started representing a particular martial arts product. Just got started with it, and every month I get a check just from this one, with enough from just this one product. It pays all my utility bills, just in the one product. I mean, am I going to retire just on that one? No, but it sure is great to know my utilities are taken care of.
Heck yeah.
And once I set it up, I literally do nothing. There's times, it's like the set it and forget it, Ronco. In this case, this particular one is set it and forget it. So I'm getting a little off track here, but we're gonna move it along here. But
that's good. This is good. ClickBank's just a great affiliate. There's nothing wrong with
affiliate marketing is fantastic. And then there's Commission Junction and Link Share and a lot of different ones. And some of them specialize in more physical products, and some of them are more big items and Fortune 500 companies. And I mean, you can be an affiliate for telephone services, DSL, cell phone, all kinds of stuff. So find out what you like, what you're good at, where you may have an inside perspective. And so you either create a product and sell it through the affiliate network, or find the products that exist and you represent their programs, products, and services. So that's just one option. Now,
let's keep going on. Let's go on to a second one. Yep, let's hit a second one. So that's the first one. It's kind of two, actually, affiliate marketing and then specifically ClickBank. But let's get another one out there.
I think another thing you need to do is, let me give you an example of how my financial planner / accountant is collaborating with my business attorney.
Okay.
So names withheld, because they both work for me and with me. I wanted them to communicate and collaborate so I get better results. We're not messing up what one person is saying to do by contradicting it with the other person. And what happened over time is, first of all, they're both really cool guys. They're both very smart. And then they started working together in different ways and collaborating. So two professional services is just one example of how you can collaborate. So think about business law, financial planning, and tax preparation and planning and mitigation. A great synergistic collaboration for the current and future economy. So that's just one example. So in this case, I'm saying professional services that are complementary, that together stand taller and provide better, more profound services for the end user than if they were to stand alone.
And here's something else that's really cool about that a lot of people don't realize. Let's say you have your CPA, your attorney, and your financial planner. Do you want to have 3 separate meetings with these people that are all going to take an hour? No. You can schedule one appointment with all 3 of these people. Now you've cut your time in a third because you can meet with all of them at the same time. You're going to make sure that you're not getting any advice from any one of them that conflicts with the other. And you're going to end up saving a lot of time. You're probably going to save a lot of money as well, especially if you're paying those individuals like your attorney and your CPA by the hour. Combine the 2 of them together. You're not having to pay as much. It's going to save you some time, and you're going to have probably a lot better decisions in the long run. So it's about saving time, saving money on that one. Great, great tip. Here's another tip. I'll throw out number 3, and then we're going to talk about how you can get our book, Collaboration Economy, for free. Here's a great one. There's so many things that a small business owner has to do. One of the things you want to do is minimize the amount of administrative things that you can do. So there's a great website called Fiverr, which has a lot of silly, crazy things that you can get done on there. Don't ever log on there late at night, because what'll happen is you're going to stay up late at night looking at all the stupid things people will do for $5. But it's Fiverr. And what I use Fiverr specifically for on a consistent basis is I have found this woman in Japan who is an excellent transcriber. I take all of my video blogs and I keep my video blogs to less than 5 minutes apiece. I upload 3 of them at a time, and for $5, she will transcribe 15 minutes of my video into text. Wow. Now, some people say, why do you want to do that? Here's why you want to do that, because then you can take the text, post it below your video on your video blog, and you're going to have higher SEO ranking because you've got your text there. But here's a little known secret that a lot of people haven't done with it. Then you can take that transcription and you can go into YouTube. Now, YouTube has a robot that listens to every video and it transcribes it. If you've ever wondered why that column on the right-hand side that says related videos, which very rarely is a related video at all, the reason why they're not that related is because it's the robot listening to the words, transcribing it poorly, and then comparing those poorly transcribed words with other poorly transcribed words on other videos, and it's somehow thinking there's a connection. Case in point, whenever I say, hi, my name is Topher Morrison, YouTube likes to think I say, hi, I'm a Mormon, or hi, I'm a Muslim. It rarely ever gets, hi, I'm Topher Morrison.
Oh, my God.
So what happens is it gets that word in there, and then it's not effective SEO ranking. Not that I have any problem against Muslims or Mormons for that matter. It's just not related to my professional speaking blog. So what I can do is you can go into YouTube and you can pull out the transcription and upload your own, giving yourself higher SEO rankings and much more accurate little related videos on there. So that's a great way to collaborate with some people overseas or all over the world for $5 whole, and you're going to end up getting a lot better SEO ranking.
Well, let me give you another one because Fiverr can be great and addictive. Mm-hmm. One that is safe and good, and I teach this in some of the training videos that we give away with the book.
This is true.
But social bookmarking is something that Google looks at that validates your site, and done appropriately and done strategically, you can boost your site's rank on what's called SERP, the search engine results page of Google, and other search engines as well, if you have appropriate bookmarking. There's other factors, but that helps. You can get someone to do social bookmarking with Dig and Delicious and all the other social bookmarks for $5 for you, and you customize it and everything, and you send it out, and they fire it out for you, sometimes in a day, sometimes it takes 3 days, doesn't matter. And you do that on a periodic, consistent basis. I should say periodic and strategic basis.
There you go.
And then you're able to yield a good result with that and boost your ranking.
Now,
and so that's a way of collaborating with people who have a system in place that do things that you don't know how to do, don't have the time to do, or don't desire to do. And here's another tip. Outsourcing. I actually just did this before we got on this webinar. Is I just paid my writer that I work with through Elance. Mm-hmm. So there's your next tip. Elance, Elance. It's kind of like an electronic freelance. Elance. Yeah. And so, I mean, you can have people that write code, and another place you can do transcription for more lengthy, bigger projects. You can have people that will be a virtual assistant.
We found our editor on Elance. She's amazing.
Right. Yeah, that's right. And so I have a lady I work with who does press releases for me, and it's all done through Elance for a very reasonable price. And you put up there and you bid, and you can say, I want to work with people only in India, only in the US, and only this and that. And I want to make a quick departure here, real quick. Some people say, well, I don't know if I want to outsource because I want to keep it here in my hometown or my home country and stuff like that. Here's my perspective. Real quick take on this. By doing this and collaborating and taking that into consideration, you're growing your business, because you wouldn't be able to grow it if you spent too much money somewhere else.
Yep.
So by spending $50 in India or in Canada or in Singapore, you might be able to make $10,000 here in the U.S. and grow the U.S. economy.
And employ somebody full time.
And employ someone here at a higher price. But if you don't do that at all, you may be denied that opportunity. So it's just an additional perspective I invite you to consider.
Yeah. I'm going to jump in here real quick, John.
Go ahead.
So for those of you who were sitting there when John was talking about SERP, the search engine, what is
Results
it
called? Page.
Results page. If you're going, okay, that sounds a little bit technical. John actually goes into that in detail in some free videos, and he just kind of glossed over. So let me just talk about that real quickly. If you go to collaborationeconomy.com right now, you're going to find that we have our latest book, Collaboration Economy, for free. We are giving you the book. We're actually purchasing the book out of our pocket for you. This is not a gimmick or a trick. We're not going to do a bait and switch and send you a stupid little ebook or something like that. This is the physical book. All we ask is that you pay the shipping and handling costs. In fact, it's not even shipping and handling. Just pay for the postage. That's it. So you pay for the postage for the product. We'll send you the book for free. And as a result of ordering it before May 6th, what we're going to do is we're going to give you some free instructional videos. And John's gone into great detail. He has an hour-long video on exactly what he was just talking about there. So if you started to get a little bit overwhelmed going, that sounds a little bit too much detail, that's okay. Get the book for free. You'll get 2 free videos, one from John, one from myself. It just is our bonus way of saying thank you. So go to collaborationeconomy.com to get your copy of our book for free. All right, let's keep going, John. I want to stay as quick and as concise here because I know business owners are busy.
Yes.
So let's get another one for collaboration. Yep.
Well, I think, when we're talking, about what you can do or can't do, a lot of people have the idea that it can be done this way, but we're not subscribing to it. That to collaborate, you have to have an LLC or an S Corp or a C Corp or a joint partnership where you share 50-50 in a bank account.
Right.
You can do that. Yeah. That is a way to collaborate. That's not what we are talking about right now. We're talking about finding complementary skill sets so you serve the greater good while you increase your financial benefit. Mm-hmm. So one way of doing that is working with different independent contractors in a physical sense as well. So this happens a lot in different fitness studios or hair salons or nail salons or different places where there's different skill sets. Sometimes even building something for a spec home or something like that. There's different ways of collaborating. So think about what you do if you have a physical business, a brick and mortar. Or maybe you do something that goes inside a physical structure. Maybe you create the furniture or a fixture or something like that. What skill sets do you have? What ability do you have? What equipment do you have? Where do you fall short? Or here's even more important. What would give you a strategic advantage over the people who currently have a greater market share than you do? And if you could do one of two things, you partner with someone else who has that skill set and assume that majority share of the industry, or partner with the people who already have the majority share and bring something unique to the table to where they still benefit even more, but you're still benefiting more than you were had you not collaborated.
I'll give you a great example of this, John. I can't tell you how many times I've met people who want to create nonprofit organizations. And they sound great, but the level of originality, it's just not there. They're doing things in this nonprofit that there's like 50 other nonprofits doing the exact same thing. These all have the exact same mission and purpose, right? And yet they all keep creating their own. One of my favorite metaphors I ever got from one of my favorite entrepreneurs, Roger Hamilton. He said, if you were to build a river, there's 2 ways you can do that. One is you can climb to the top of a mountain, dig out a trench, and then pray for the rain. And that's what most people do. That's the typical entrepreneur mentality. Or you could already go to an already functioning, free-flowing big river and then just trowel out your own little tributary, and you get your own flow and your own water. and it'd be a lot easier. So I think there's times where a lot of people try to build their own river when they could just go to the Nile and just drag a little channel off, and they'd have plenty of money and plenty of reference, and they'd be actually working next to a really big resource that's out there. So when you're talking about, partnering up with some other individuals, not from merging your companies, but from just digging a little trail out and actually helping one arm of that. Did you realize, John, that most companies have at least 2 to 5 things that they wish they didn't have to do in their business? And if you could come along as a smaller entity and pick away that one thing for them, they'd be so much more grateful. They'd send you so much more leads, so much more business for that one area that they don't really want. It's called firing your bottom, you're firing your bottom 80% and keeping your top 20. But that bottom 80% could be somebody else's top 20%. There's a lot of value in just really taking to heart what you just said there, John, about not trying to build it all on your own, but actually going up and partnering with some other individuals who already have that market share. It's a lot smarter to do.
Well, one of the things that we talk about briefly in the book is in Orange County, California, where there's that row of tile and stone stores for builders on a street called State College. And there's literally dozens and dozens of stone, tile, and brick stores all together, and they sell and buy from each other and collaborate. And well, they have the tile for the backsplash, and we have it for the floor, and this is the granite for the countertop, and then they mix and match. But they all come together, and there's a lot of other things we talk about, of why that's important. Not just that they ultimately have all the different resources that the consumer wants. There's other advantages and strategic elements involved in that as well. Yeah. Before we wrap this up, I want to give one more example, because you're talking about nonprofit, and I literally just launched a new collaboration today for my nonprofit. So I'm the executive director of a nonprofit called the Get America Fit Foundation, where we help educate and provide exercise and recreation equipment for underfunded schools in America to help reduce the obesity epidemic, specifically among children, but also we educate adults. And because of my other interest in the fitness industry, I thought, wait a minute, I have this army of bright, educated, smart, forward-thinking fitness professionals who can help me spread this message. I want to get 100,000 people to spread the message and educate people. So here's what I did, and I invite you to consider to do the same type of thing if you're working with a nonprofit, or perhaps for your for-profit, if this applies to you. This is just a really cool example. So what I did is I created something called the Gold Ambassador Program. So with the Gold Ambassador Program, there's no cost to be a Gold Ambassador for the Get America Fit Foundation. But you get banners and logos and graphics that you can put on your blog and your social media, stuff like that say you're a Gold Ambassador. There's a press release that they get that said you are a Gold Ambassador, and they can use that to promote their effort to make a difference in America and to help the youth of America as well. Then we give them extensive library of digital educational material related.
John, I'm going to jump in. Keep going. I just realized my computer's not plugged in, so I'm going to plug it in before we go dead. So you're going to see me disappear now. Keep talking and entertain the troops. I'll be right back.
I love it when this happens. Okay, so, hey, this is what happens when you go straight through without editing. So with the Get America Fit Foundation, we provide all these different educational PDF documents. So the people who become Gold Ambassadors can put them on their website, can print them out, share them with the members of their health club, share them with their family, share them with their congregation or whatever social groups they belong to. And so through this, we're able to spread the message. We're able to reach more people and to make a bigger difference through this collaboration with these other experts. And at the same time, we're able to provide them with promotional material to grow their business and show that they have joined forces with a national nonprofit organization that's making a difference in America. So there is a ton of advantage to that. And Topher's back. Look at that.
That's brilliant. I couldn't have said it better myself.
And you didn't hear a darn thing, but you know that I was on a roll, so that's okay. All right, so hey, people, we may have done 9, 10, 11, 12. We just kept going and going and going. Yeah. But I think what's important here is that people got to know the different types of ways to collaborate in the new economy. And believe me, there's many, many, many more that we obviously go into in the book. But I think here's the take home before you close this out here. If you think you can't collaborate, you can. If you don't think you have an idea for it, you do. If you don't think you need to, you do. There is no such thing as a self-made man or woman. That is a fallacy.
Right.
Everyone has done it through collaboration. And the most successful people do it through the most successful collaborations. And if you are reluctant to do that because you don't want to relinquish control, the only way to really experience life to the fullest and make the most impact, help the most people, and have the most financial gain is to collaborate and release some of that control. And so everyone benefits.
Right. Well said. Well said. Listen, guys, I think we've got to wrap it up here. We've probably given you more than 10 anyway. But listen, if you'd like to get a copy of our book, we would love to have you partake in that and join our collaborative movement here. So you go to collaborationeconomy.com. You can go there and you can order our new book for free. This is a physical book. We're going to ship it out to you. It gets released May 6th. We're having a nationwide launch on that day. It'll be in every bookstore and at the airports, and it'll be on all the digital websites. But the fact of the matter, come that day, you're going to have to buy the book. Even if you're on Amazon Prime where you get free shipping, you still got to buy the book, and the cost of the book is more than just the postage right now anyway. So if you'd like our book, just go to collaborationeconomy.com, fill out the form, pay the whatever it is, $6 in America for the shipping and handling. I think it's 12 or 13 bucks or something like that in the UK or worldwide. I don't know where it's at. But get the book. You're going to love it. This thing is packed full of great ideas and concepts from all the way from affiliate marketing to how to go out and get those big fish JVs to how to make your business more efficient through outsourcing. There's just some incredible strategies inside.
And how to make yourself more appealing to people who want to collaborate with you.
Absolutely. So collaborationeconomy.com. Thank you so much for tuning into the webinar. And stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more of these webinars in the weeks to come. So if you've enjoyed this one, you're going to love all the other ones as well. Thanks so much. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Thank you.